Hey there, how's it going? This is Jake Frost with another life log video. It's a picture and video log of my life. Feel free to check it out. This is the month of October. Had a lot of great times in October. It was my birthday on the 2nd, and one of the funny things that happened was I was at Mahu Kona, which is like this great close little beach park place, and we're having a little party there for my birthday, and everyone came, and like we were just drinking and eating and playing in the water, and I was snorkeling snorkeling, and I cut my foot on like something underwater, and then like it was just such a like funny like inconvenient thing to happen on my birthday, because everyone was then like already kind of like giving you attention because it's your birthday, and then they were like, "Oh, Jake, you cut your foot." And I did. I had a big gash on my foot, like giant gash, and there was blood everywhere. It was like this deep and this long. It was right on the bottom of my foot, and like so then for like a solid like 3 weeks I was completely off my foot, but everyone was like giving me attention, and then there just so happened to be 2 doctors on the scene and somebody with a medical pack, and they came over and fixed my foot all up for me. And then like they had this, like, one of them was like a hippie doctor and the other was like a professional doctor, so I was like, that's exactly how I go when I hurt myself. Like I do all the hippie routines too. Like they had like some like very rare herb from the Amazon jungle, like concentrated like root, and they put that on. They're like, this is a super astringent thing, it'll pull out anything that like could have gotten in your cut. And then they like patched it up like with all this medical supply too, so it was like perfectly fine, you know. And then we go to a party after Mahu Kona, because obviously we're not gonna hang out there much more because I hurt myself, and I don't know, it was just kind of a downer. So we go to the party, and I'm like, all right, I'll recover, I'll have like a fun time at this party still. Go to the party, and like everyone's still giving me attention, like, oh, Jake, happy birthday, oh, what happened to your foot? And then like right in the middle of the party, like Nicello sack taps me with his hand, like right in the junk, and then I fall over on the floor, and like now like everyone's giving me attention for like, oh, you got hit in the junk, oh, your foot's hurt. Oh, I'm just like, dude, I don't want to be the center of attention, I just want to have like a fun like time and like party and mingle with everyone or whatever. But that was one of the kind of funny occurrences. It's like, well, you're 25, you're gonna have a birthday like this before. Actually, it reminded me of my when I was very young, like one of my first birthday parties where you have friends over. I got stung by a bee and fainted, and like had to go to the hospital, and that's when we realized that I was allergic to bees. But my like chest was like closing up and everything. Anyways, such an awesome month. This tree, there's like a tree fort that's cut into a tree. It's so awesome. This is back when me and Nicello were doing more circumnavigations of the whole island, and that's why there's a lot of like travel footage and stuff. Decent amount of skateboarding footage. Some of the skateboarding footage is from current, but I've been getting decently better. It's been so rainy this winter, you know, that I go to Kona or other places to avoid the rain. But yeah, we slept on Magic Sands Beach one time, and like just having a ball. Got my dragon fruits growing. Now they're finally like showing like growth and stuff, which is awesome, because I don't know, it's just one of my favorite plants and one of my favorite fruits. The time when I went into Kona, I was having a weird day, and I was like, what should I do? I don't have anything quite to do. I gotta film these birds on my porch real quick. Let's see if I can get them. They're funny. See, I leave my wok full of rice and like let them come and pick at it and eat it, and then I try and film them, but they're so smart, they know when the camera's pointed on them, and they like don't go there. But yeah, that red one is just a cardinal, island cardinal. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the weird day, I was having a weird day, and then I called up my friend, and she was like, I'm in Kona, I'm just doing like, I'm working in Kona, she works on the weekends, and I don't work on the weekends, so I called her up, and then like she was like, yeah, you should come to Kona. I was like, okay, but then she was like, yeah, but then you'll have we'll have 2 cars, they'll be kind of pointless like to drive together, you know. So I hitched into Kona from Hawaii, which is like, I mean, it's like an hour and a half drive, so it was pretty crazy. But I hitched completely perfectly. I met like a really good friend that I have now, stopped at a few beaches and did some bodyboarding, and I brought my cruiser board with me, so I'd hitch, and then if there's a downhill, I'd just cruise the downhill for as far as I could go. And a lot of that drive is like, it's mostly downhill, so you know, you're just like, people almost look like they'd be a good hitch, and you're just like, nope, I'm cruising. And then when it gets to a big flat spot or an uphill spot, I was like, hitch, and then they'd come over. But so I hitched into Kona, and then I forgot that it was like Ironman time, like they're doing the whole Ironman thing, and so they have all this special stuff going on in Kona, like all the bars had something special going. I went to one bar, so I met up with the girl after she got out of work, and then we go to check out this one bar, and it's like $20 cover charge, and we're like, what? Why? And they're like, Ironman, we're like it's a special thing, like promotion. We're like, oh dang, like kind of just wanted to do a normal bar thing. And so we're like sitting outside, we're kind of contemplating it, and we're like, dang, like $20, like, but whatever, we can go in, and there's going to be a live band we didn't even really care about or something. But so then we walk over to this other bar, which I never really go to. It's called Humpy's. And just by chance, we're like, well, let's go check out Humpy's first to see if it's any fun. First of all, no cover charge at Humpy's. We're the first one. Oh no, Huggo's on the beach. Sorry, it's called Huggo's on the beach. We're the first ones in there, and there's like trays and trays and trays and plates of like awesome looking food. We're like, what is going on? And they're like, Ironman special, like it's like a celebration for the athletes and stuff for the Ironman bike tour. We're like, oh cool. And so we like sit down there, and like it's an awesome bar. I don't know why I never go there. I'd gone in like just a little bit and never really looked around, and it's just like this place was full of like old people or something. I don't really feel like chilling here. And then so I look, and the whole dance floor is sand, and it's literally like on the water. Like you can just hop this little sitting stone wall and go into the water, I guess, if you were like crazy and drunk enough and just felt like it, because it's rock. But even still, to just go sit and put your toes in the water, or I'm sure people have made a little natural bath out there somewhere too, but it's just it was freaking amazing, like cool. And so it's also half price drinks, and here's the picture. It's right at 8 minutes and 40 seconds, but they come out with so many extra waitresses and waiters and everything that they come out and they bring you your drinks on the spot. Like they're just watching you, so when you finish your drink, they'll come and like bring you a new one. And it was half price drinks, so we were just like super stoked, and like it was like amazing. And you can see the floor there. The dance floor is all sand, and like, so we were there like the longest of anyone. But then like my foot hurt and I couldn't really dance because of what I was talking about that happened on my birthday, where I cut my foot, and so I couldn't really dance. So I took off one of my shoes, and I was like a little bit inebriated, and like I was just like having a fun time. It was like really crazy, and then eventually we got kicked out, but it was like almost closing time, you know, because I had no shoe on. They're probably like, what the heck is this guy doing? He's got no shoe on. He's like eating all the free food and just like buying drinks, and he's clearly not an Iron Man, even though I told quite a few people I was an Iron Man, but it was a good time. It was just such an awesome night, and then we cruised back together, and everything worked out just perfectly, hitching to Kona. So yeah, lots of fun stories this month. Oh, Waikoloa, I gotta say that story too. So my local brother friends and me decided to go cruise to the beach one day, and we went on a bunch of different beaches, and we did a bunch of body surfing and just like chilling and, you know, drinking on the beach and all that. And then we decided we want to go in a jacuzzi, but we want to do it up, so we go to Waikoloa Resort, and we jump over this fence and we sneak in, and it's all awesome. Like it was wicked fun. Like one time there's like this giant, it's like the most beautiful place. I didn't take any pictures in there because my phone wasn't with me, or it was dead at that point, but it is beautiful, like manicured, like lawns. It's on the beach, but it's got like swimming pools that are like curved, and like all like you could swim for like 5 minutes and not like reach the other end of the pool. And then there's these like waterfall systems to keep the water aerated so it stays really clean. And so there's these giant waterfalls that just pound the water, and you can go under there and like put your back like this, and it's like a like massage. And like some of them, like I don't care who you are, it's a lot of water, so you're like, you know, you got to test yourself and like see if you feel like going under there. But it's a lot of water. Jacuzzis, like we were doing like rock climbing on the like fake rocks, where to like climb up and see how far we could get and fall in, and like, oh, it was just amazing. And I met a bunch of people. I met a girl there that I'm still in contact with in the jacuzzis, and oh, it's just so fun. But then at the end, so like they get you, because even if you just come and sneak in, then they're gonna try and charge you for the ticket for parking. And we told them, well, because our ticket was too wet to go into the machine, and then it says press for help, and we're like, help, and then they're like, yeah, our thing's too wet, we can't really pay for parking, but we're only here to like see the luau, or, you know, stay for like just a little bit and have dinner. And they're like, okay, just go free. So instead of paying like a $75 like parking ticket, because we were there for like 5 hours, just like going in every jacuzzi, finding new jacuzzis. There's a water slide thing, but at night they like shut off the water, so we like threw water down, and like you could still slide on it. It was wicked fun, and like we're like running up and down it, and met a bunch of other crazy tourists and had fun with them. And I don't know, you know, it was surprising because it's a resort for tourists, but it wasn't really like tourist season, so there was a decent amount of locals there. We met some people from Hilo, and just had a great time. Anyways, I think the video would be over by now, so I talked all the way through this one. Cool. Have a great life, and keep checking in on my life vlogs. And if this is me looking at me in the future, how's it going, dude? So have a great one.